This is how I clean my books. Just saying, just showing you. Just some paper towels. 2 or 3 paper towels. Little soapy water. And I just do this. Clean off the dirt and the dust, and then I just stack them up anywhere so they have a chance to dry, usually overnight, and then it won't be so dirty to handle. When the kids get them, you know what I mean. I was going to count how many I got for $6. I'm so excited, but 2 bags. What if there's 10 in each? That's 20 books. 10 for 3, 30 cents. Yeah, it's about a quarter each. Huh? Wow, what a deal. Okay, so I'm going to do this until the cows come home, and I'll put together a few books today and go mail them on Monday morning to a school I'll find online. I just picked, the list I found was on the left panel. You can pick what kind of thing you want to donate. I just picked books, and then I picked California as my state of choice. But you can pick any state, anything else. I noticed there were a couple other websites I'll also list that teachers had wish lists, and they wanted Kleenex and, you know, all kinds of stuff, non-book related, but that's okay. I just didn't understand again why the schools don't have this, and why the state education department isn't sending every school district in the state $1 million or enough money to buy books. And I wondered if that lady today, that teacher that was buying books, well, they're going to have a nice surprise Monday morning with 4 to 6 boxes of books, but that was at least $20 out of her pocket. So I don't know if she turns in an expense report, but that's probably not a, you know, authorized purchase, but still. When I mentioned to her that, I asked her on purpose because I wanted to know if the libraries, why they hadn't thought of, you know, just shipping all these books to nearby schools. I know they want to make money, you know, fundraising and stuff, but I don't know how much money they're going to make from selling books for a quarter or even $1. But she kind of smirked when I said, you know, I saw online the requests by teachers for books, either specific titles or boxes of books like you've got here. She kind of smirked at me. She said, well, it's fundraising, you know. And I thought, well, yeah, but couldn't you get more money, save more money by writing off, you know, the books you're donating, saving tax money? But then again, I wouldn't have a chance to buy a book for a quarter, huh? But all these books aren't appropriate, age appropriate for kids. I mean, there was a lot of romance novels, a lot of paperback books and stuff, but all the biographies, which I like the most, and maps, like my big book over there. And I got a big hard copy. It's too big to bring over here. I'm going to bring it over here now because I said that. $1. I was so excited, and it's here. Let me go get it. Day by day, the 40s, my favorite decade. Look at this. I don't know how many pages. How many pages is this thing? It's almost 1,000 pages. It's over 1,000 pages, and it only cost $1. I mean, there's not going to be any more updates to that decade, right? So, I mean, it's up to the minute. It's got every day, and it's got columns across the top. Here's culture, leisure, and lifestyle. Here's science, technology, foreign policy, other countries and territories in the Americas, the Pacific War Zone, the European War Zone, and world affairs. I mean, I could spend all week going through this. Anyway, this was my favorite purchase from the West Covina Library Book Sale. I keep some of these books, and I will donate them to schools after I'm gone. Before I get on the bus to heaven, I'm going to write down that I want all these books given to a school district of my choice, school library, so they will go to a good home. Anyway, so this is how you clean your books. But I like to do this because there's a lot of, they've been through a lot, and they look a little dark and dingy, but when you clean them up, it's almost like they're brand new again. So I will maybe show you another video of when I'm trekking to the post office, or I'm delivering some books to a school district. So until then, see you next time. Keep it clean, keep it green. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hi, I just forgot to mention one thing yesterday. Today's a new day. About the maximum weight for the media rate at the post office is 70 pounds, but you shouldn't have to worry about that if, like I'm doing, I'm just sending 5-6 books at a time in a box I had here, and that should be about $5 or $6 anywhere in the country. It just depends on the weight and not the zip code. So I'm going to send about 5 or 6 books every week, every Monday, and I've got a total here of 35, maybe 50 books, and I decided to send them to my great nephew's school only because it's easier for me to send to somebody I know or a school I know than an anonymous school, albeit just as deserving. But in the beginning here, I'm going to send it to have a specific kid in mind, a specific school in mind. And, you know, all schools can use books, I'm sure. And if they can't, they'll probably give them to the, have a garage sale or something, I'm not sure. But anyway, I just wanted to mention the maximum box rate is 70 pounds. I used to send boxes of magazines to my nephew when he was in Iraq, and one time there was one too many magazines in the box, so I think it went over the maximum rate, and then they just charged me the standard rate, which was like $50 or $60, and I said, no, wait, it's usually only less than 20. So I ended up taking out a magazine or two, but I did that every 3 weeks for as long as he was there, and I had asked everybody at work to donate used magazines, and then I would send them in, organize them in groups, and send what I thought was appropriate to my nephew and his buddies over there every 3 weeks. So they got quite a few in each box, and all year too. So, and the other thing is, you know, I thought, well, you could send any kind of books you wanted to. You could concentrate on science or math. There were a lot of books at the library that was, you know, like organic chemistry. I happen to like literature, nonfiction, the arts. This box I just have, it's about hot air ballooning and guitar for dummies, and this one's on birds, of the Encyclopedia of Birds, and this is on reptiles. What kid doesn't like snakes and all those creepy crawlies? Anyway, so you can, pick and choose what you want to send until you get, in touch with maybe a specific school's wish list or specific needs. The other thing I just wanted to mention before I wrap this up is I had sent a letter to the man who helped the government, I guess. He sent money to build the Washington Monument. I'm trying to figure out an easy way to say this. Millions of dollars. He's a billionaire, and he gave them millions of dollars to rehab the Washington Monument, plus a lot of other donations to schools and scholarships and money for books. And I had written him a letter just to say thank you very much. I just thought that was the nicest thing ever. And at the end of the letter, I hesitated and I decided, well, I'm going to ask him what he thinks about donating books specifically rather than so much money to a school. Not that that's a bad thing, and I knew from reading online that he didn't like to be told what to donate to, which, it's his prerogative. But I just wanted to get some validation, not expecting I would ever hear back. If my idea to donate, say, 1,000 or 5,000 books to every school district in the country and give them biographies about men and women that were, significant or important to the history of our country. So anyway, this is my donation to the effort of giving books to kids at school. And then I have all these, these are peanuts, but these are biodegradable. I got at the Container Store. And just fair warning, don't get them near water because they instantly melt and then they just stick to whatever they're on. But they are good for the environment. And I'm just going to fill up my box, and you can't have anything else in the box for media rate, just books, no correspondence, nothing. And then I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to head over to the library. No, I'm going to head over to the post office, and then I'm going to go to the library. Across the street is they have a bookstore in the library, and I'm going to get a few more books because I just want to round up my donation here to an even number like 50. All right, so that's it, and recycle books. And if you're not recycling books, recycle something. Keep it clean and keep it green, and we'll talk again next time, okay? Thanks. Bye.